You took it home, okay. We're coming back to your house this afternoon. I just had a hamburger. Anybody have a hamburger yet?
Yeah.
Great food, and it's a wonderful day to be here in the shade in beautiful South Florida. Obviously, Labor Day, a great day to celebrate the great work ethic that so many Americans have that have helped build our country. Obviously, unions and other people that have really been the workforce that has built this great country that we're in right now. And as we move forward, and as we rebuild the economy, we understand that those of us, every one of us in this space right here and people in South Florida are going to be the roots and the cause of rebuilding the economy in South Florida. We had an unprecedented 15 years of success, appreciation of our properties and great things like that. But you know, when the merry-go-round stopped, it stopped. And now we're back on track. Property values are beginning to come back into line. People can afford to get back in. People are going to start coming back here and enjoying a great quality of life that we all enjoy. You have some great elected officials in the room here. I see people from the school board, people from the city councils, county commission, state representatives, all of you. Thank them. Just give me a quick hand for the support they provide to our community. Well, it's been a great 30 days home. August was a fascinating time here in South Florida and throughout the country, and it was a great opportunity for all of us to hear from a whole lot of people, from a whole variety and wide variety of differences of opinion on everything from the economy to the energy issue to health care and on and on. And it's what's great about America is it's the opportunity for us to voice our opinion. There's no other country in the world that allows people to dissent the way they do and to speak up the way they do. And we should appreciate that as Americans. And I'm going to tell you a real quick story that I think just sticks with me. I had the opportunity, I'm on the Foreign Affairs Committee, I had the opportunity to travel overseas to NATO in Brussels about a month after the election. I met with the Secretary General along with a group of Democrats and Republicans on Afghanistan and a bunch of other things. But one of the things that he told me was a story about how many European countries reacted to the election of President Obama. They were very excited, they were very invigorated, they felt it was a new beginning and all the things that we sort of intuitively knew as we supported Barack Obama. But the other thing they talked about, which was even more of a standout issue, was they marveled at the fact that we went through this long election process. There were 8 Republicans in the primary and 8 Democrats. Remember this? 8 Democrats, and then it was whittled down to, Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton on one side, and the other side, John McCain, and that went through a process. And then there was the general election, and a couple of months of that, where it just went back and forth, and then on election night, at 11 p.m., John McCain conceded and said, we need to support Barack Obama, and Barack Obama said, we're all Americans, we need to stand together and solve our problems. At 11 p.m., there was a peaceful, obviously just greatest of American moments when what's great about our country shone throughout the entire world. And that left the biggest impression, and that in and of itself is a great moment for us to recognize and appreciate who we are as Americans and why we are the most powerful and why people look up to us around the world. And with Barack Obama continuing, in many ways, both domestic and overseas, we're going to continue to rebuild what was lost over the last number of years. Healthcare is a huge issue, folks. We all know it's broken. We're all going to fix it. We're all going to work together to make sure we get it right. And of course, as we work through these issues, we're going to look forward to Barack Obama's speech, President Obama's speech on Wednesday night to outline what he believes are the most important things we need to do to really fix the system. Everybody knows that it's a right. It's a right, folks. It's not just a privilege for those who can afford it. And we need to fight for that right and make sure that everyone, whether you're wealthy or whether you're poor, can get the medical treatment. A lot of people are getting it by showing up in the emergency rooms. But you know something? There's a better way to do it. And I like to think of it this way. If we put our doctors and patients right back in the middle of this thing, I think we're going to get it right. And if you think about the fact that the best thing for your health care would be for you to be able to have a doctor who treated you for 10, 20 years, knew your family history, knew all about your needs, as opposed to your health plan changes every year if you have a health plan, and you get a different doctor every year. That's not a good way to do it. So we're going to work through this. We'll have the right answer for you. We'll look forward to continuing to get your input. And most importantly, folks, we're Americans. Let's fight for this like Americans. Let's get it right. Let's get a health care plan. Let's get an energy plan. Let's get the economy back on track. And let's fight together. Thank you very much.